joining me for the 3 Mile Domination show. This is Jim Ross in my car once again. I'm kind of liking this. It's fun. Anyway, I just got done doing an interview. Sounds cooler than it really was. Anyway, for a self-storage publication. And I just wanted to get my viewpoint on self-storage sales follow-ups. And it's a good topic to talk about, because honestly, it's something that is sorely lacking. You've probably watched, my, I'm assuming here, but hopefully you watched my self-storage sales calls, evaluations. And first off, I mean, it's hard just to get a regular conversation going and a decent sales presentation in the first place. But an added part of that is definitely following up with them as far as getting their contact info. And a simple thing about how to get that is just to say, hey, I'd like to send you a text, email, however you want to do it, of our conversation, just so you have it in writing, of the unit size, price, the special we discussed, and maybe add a little kicker in there as far as free lock or 10% off merchandise, something like that. That's a little extra special. That way to incentivize them to give you their cell phone number, their email. And we'll get into that strategy in much more detail. But first thing it accomplishes is that it gives you their contact information and novel concept. So right there, now it gives you the opportunity to be able to follow up with that potential customer. And that will just set you apart from 99% of the competition. The REITs do this. And again, the REITs, they do it for a reason. They're not doing this stuff just for kicks and giggles, just for the hell of it. No. Everything they do is for a reason. And they're not dumb. Doing these kind of follow-ups and getting that contact info at the very beginning sets you up for success. And so after you get that first phone call, have their contact info, it gives you the opportunity to, hey, you can even email them back and say, it's great talking to you. Thanks a lot for your inquiry. Here's the information we talked about. Lay it out, send it off to them. And then you just have in your structure of, a few days passes, follow back up with them. Send them that other text, send them that other email. Just, hey, just think about you, making sure we're still on for the unit we talked about. And just doing that follow-up is going to set you apart from everybody else. And again, with technology, it's on your side, guys. There are things now. Let me not get hit here first. All right, we're good. Successful right-hand turn. Anyway, for example, there's softwares out there that have the plugins that when you get a hit on your website for a lead, an inquiry on a certain size, that you'll get like a Autobot that will call you, whatever number you designate, and say, hey, so this person just checked out your site, follow up with them. That way you're not sitting at the mercy of checking your emails and finding that inquiry there. No, you get a call right away saying, all right, get on the case, follow up with this potential customer, get the rental. So that technology is there, utilize it, search for whatever stored software you have. Chances are they're going to have something like that can help your managers make sure they will follow up. And time is of the essence. When that inquiry comes in, when that potential reservation comes in, follow up with them as quickly as possible. Because again, it's the average person is going to call 2 or 3 locations. I'm going to look at possible 2 or 3 locations. And the first person to confirm with that customer to get that rental reserved, obviously is going to get the rental. So time is of the essence, especially when it comes to these follow-up procedures. Anyway, enough on that rant. Again, bottom line, follow up, and follow up some more. And go back. How much is too much? I like two follow-ups. Plenty. I mean, people in storage, they need storage. They don't want storage, okay? I mean, no one wakes up that morning going, oh, nice storage unit sounds wonderful today. No, they need it. There's a pain in the ass, something going on in their life that sucks, and they need storage. That's why you're there, okay? To relieve that pain in their ass. That's a hell of a way to put it. I'm gonna make that a slogan somewhere. But anyway, so you're already in that position of you don't need to sell yourself that hard, is what I'm getting at. So when it comes to follow-ups, really 2 is going to be plenty for those follow-ups. Whether it be, I like to do the first one via text or email, along that way, and the second follow-up is an actual phone call. That seems to work out very well. It works out nicely. That way you're not becoming a nuisance. And even just those 2 follow-ups like that, like I said, will set you apart from everybody else. So, a little side note there for you. All right, I'm doing enough rambling here. I'm almost to my next stop, so I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks so much for watching. We love to give away free books that will help your self-storage business. To pick up your free copy of Self-Storage Domination, the actions you must take to dominate your competition, simply go to selfstoragedomination.com.